Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to take a first look at a very cool upcoming city builder game called Scorchlands. Now, I've been following this game for almost exactly a year now, and just recently there's been a flurry of activity. The developers have set up a Discord for the game and they've announced that a free demo will become available on Steam within the next few days. Now, as usual, I'll put all the helpful links in the description to this video so you can join the Discord, see the Steam page, all that good stuff. Now, earlier today, as I record this, they also just released a new game trailer for Scorchlands. So let's now take a look at that new game trailer, then we'll come back and chat a little bit about the game, and then finally, we'll jump in and play through the initial tutorial. Before we watch that trailer, though, I want to quickly but sincerely thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. Without that support, there wouldn't be a Glidercat channel, and I wouldn't be able to bring you these first looks at amazing upcoming games like Scorchlands. I work pretty hard to discover and feature dozens of promising upcoming games for viewers of the Glidercat channel, and I try to do so well before other content creators. So if you'd like to support that work in the Glidercat channel, you can find links to do so in the description, or maybe consider clicking the thanks button below and make a one-time donation to the channel. Again, I sincerely appreciate that support. Okay, now let's watch that cool new game trailer for Scorchlands that just posted earlier today. Here we go with that trailer. So that was the trailer. Pretty cool. I think this game just looks fantastic. I really like the art style. Now we're going to jump in and play a bit, starting with a tutorial, but first let me share a bit of how the developers describe Scorchlands on Steam. They say Scorchlands is a game in which you manage the production of fantastic resources on a foreign volcanic moon. The gears of the economy are oiled with magic. Build colonies, connect them with lasers, discover new technology, and terraform Helia, a hostile moon. Enchanted items will be useful when encountering monsters, but magical tools are not just flashy weapons. They are the fuel which makes wealth and resources flow. Scorchlands offers complex resource management. It's not only about extracting materials, you'll need to move resources between your colonies using lasers and then combine them in robust production chains. To fully discover the mysteries of Helia, players will have to establish multiple colonies on the moon's surface, terraform the hostile environment, and fight back against local creatures. Pretty cool. Now that's what it says on Steam. There's definitely more there to take a look at, so I encourage you to visit the Steam page. Again, links are in the description to that. It's basically a hex-based colony builder with complex resource management, a tech tree, some terraforming, and some minimalistic combat. Again, I really love the looks of Scorchlands, and I'm really excited to dive in. All right, now let's jump in and play. Let's play some of the tutorial, and then if there's time, we will jump into some of the demo content too, or maybe do that in a later episode, but let's jump in and see how it goes. Okay, tutorial. We've got movement, production, expansion, logistics, and combat. Movement. Every journey begins with a single step. Hello, I'm your substitute, a junior grand tutorial master. My name is Patrick. I have good news for you. You've been promoted. And your new assignment is the Grand Commander of the Helia Moon Research Expedition Project. That's a big step up from shovel duty, if I may say so. Well, congratulations anyway. Let's start by learning how to survey your surroundings. All right, welcome to Scorchlands. We got the right mouse button to look around, scroll wheel to zoom, and try looking around. Okay, very easy. Scrolling in and out as usual. Looks good. Looks like they want us to really zoom in and out. Okay, you can move freely with WASD. For now, just follow an arrow to your destination. And then later in the game, you will unlock new ways of travel. Okay, left mouse button to move on. Let's follow the arrow. Let's take a brisk walk to your first spire. I'm just going to follow the arrow. All right, I believe we're there. Let's see. Oh, I see you're here already. Great. This structure is called Spire. 'Tis the heart of every colony. See the big glowy crystal on top? Yeah, I know what it does. It is magic. It's capable of converting hostile volcanic terrain into a livable environment. And in the right conditions of interplanetary teleportation. That's right. We're going to the moon, baby. It's time to put on your moon pants, Commander. Let's make some moon science. But before our little scientific expedition begins, first we need to go over the basics. Looks like some genius decided to build random stuff next to the mountain. We won't be able to mine with those buildings in here. But let's help the poor guy and level this place with the ground. Okay, bulldoze mode from the bottom of the screen. Hit F for quick access. And left mouse button to bulldoze multiple buildings. All right, there it is down there at the bottom. We'll select that, and I'll just click and drag over these. Boom, 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 boom. All right, start placing buildings by picking them up from the bottom of the screen. Place buildings inside colony borders. You can only exploit resource veins inside your colony borders, and there's no limit on how many buildings you can exploit a single resource vein with, I imagine. There we go. All right, place mine shafts around the resource vein. I'm just reading from the far left over there. So they're showing us what to do. We'll just follow the arrows here. Pick a stone mine and place them everywhere they want. Boom. I'm not shift clicking. I'm just clicking. It's staying selected. Boom, boom. We'll pop down a bunch of these mines. Boom, boom, and boom. Right click. Advanced products. Supplying complex products increases demand of other ingredients and reduces their availability. When availability of any ingredient is negative, you can't support any more products and buildings will not work at 100%. You are operating on supply and demand basis. Resources are not stored anywhere. So that's kind of unique, right? Resources are not stored anywhere. It's all on supply and demand. So check availability of any resource at the bottom left of the screen. Okay. Okay, now what do they want us to do? They want us to place stone slab production buildings. So I'm just going to click those and place them where the arrows are. And it's a tutorial, so this is pretty straightforward stuff here. All right, supply and demand. You have just supplied stone slabs to your colony. All of the stone supply is now being used up by stone slabs. The red symbol next to the stone means there is a minor stone deficit. It's all being used up and nothing is wasted. So they're showing here a little picture. Looking for large production deficits will help you identify what's limiting the production of the advanced stuff. All right. Okay, it looks like they want us to do these guys, stone tablets. We'll drop these down. Does it show us what these require by any chance? Stone tablets, yeah, take stone slabs and craft those into stone tablets. And then we can actually limit the supply. Maybe we'll learn about that later. And there's some bonuses. Boost production of some buildings. Some walls and roof, not flamboyant, but cozy. Okay, this is a household that we could build. That's a different building. All right, let's drop these down. Boom, boom, boom. Super straightforward. All right, bonuses. Buildings gain speed boosts from specific things in their own area. 1 other buildings or 2 unobstructed tiles. Some buildings will not work without specific bonuses. Read about bonuses for each resource type at the bottom of the screen while building. Hold H will boost most other buildings. The household H will boost most other buildings. Okay. All right, let's not forget to place a couple of households to speed up the work. We'll do it right here. We got household. We've got open production tree, shortcut, bulldoze building, and clone building. But they want us to place a bunch of households. This will give us some kind of proximity bonus to all of our production buildings that we're going to put these next to. We'll drop these down. Okay, right click. All right, follow the pointer. So what did that do, actually? We've got, oh, you can see the bonuses now. Household bonus of plus 0.5. Mineshaft. Bonus, gatherer bonus. Gathers resources from the ground. Nothing goes to waste. Farm, interesting. All right. We actually have a little character down here. There he or she is. Let's follow the arrow through the trees. Okay, as you know, stone is mandatory for making scientific breakthroughs. You mine some, you carve some runes on them, then we do some ding bada bing, and there it is, a brand new scientific breakthrough. Okay, global resources 1. You've just supplied your first global resource. The resource you have just made can be used to unlock new technologies. So they're talking about those stone tablets. In the future, you will unlock other types of global resources used for various special things. Inspect your global resource availability at the top left corner of the screen. All right, let's take a look. Once we get that menu back. Global resources 2 in Scorchlands. Resources work on supply and demand basis. Access the technology tree at the top left corner of the screen. Each technology you unlock will increase demand of the global resources spent. In order to keep unlocking new things, you will need to keep increasing supply to meet the increasing demands. Reducing supply and going into negative balance requires you to restore it before unlocking new technologies. Okay, that all makes sense. All right, they're pointing out the tech tree. Let's click it. Technology resource availability. So we've got 36 of these stone tablets. That's kind of like our production rate, I think, even more than a supply. I could be wrong. To spend. Let's do it. So colony construction looks like it's highlighted. Let's select that, see what it says. We unlock colony construction and colony upgrades. Allows for quick deployment of new colonies by instantly teleporting them in from a remote location. Okay, we'll take it. Unlock. Anything else we can do? Here is supply gathering. It says unavailable. That unlocks water production. Or the water production chain, water extraction. Some folks would say so much heavy machinery just to cut a tree or drain some water from a lake is just too much. Not us. All right. Colonies. You can now construct a new colony. Later, you'll also unlock the options to relocate an existing colony or bulldoze an existing colony. Access to those actions from the top left corner of the screen, or access them. Each new colony costs some population, and all population is fully refunded when a colony is bulldozed. Okay, and now it's time to go over creating new colonies. There we go. Over in the top left here, we've got a new menu item, Open Colony Management Panel. And the only thing that's enabled here is new colonies. So we'll just select that guy. And we get one of these spires here. Let's drop it down where they're telling us. Boom. Okay, left mouse button, pick up spot, rotate the camera, undo cancel. I think we're good, so we'll just confirm it. Don't stand in the transportation beam, aka tissue melter, please. All right, prompting us to go back to the colony management panel. Let's do it. Oh, okay. The mission here says upgrade the radius of your colony to 4 tiles. Access the colony upgrades from the top left part of the screen. We just did that, and there's a green thing here. I believe that's green. So we'll click it. It's going to cost us 1 population, and it's going to increase our radius. Boom. Okay, now that we have some space, let's get to another exciting task, shall we? This time we need to produce some water to supply another colony. So let's make one more little scientific breakthrough for today. You remember the steps, right? Bing, bing, ding. Okay, new products. To advance further, you'll need to gain access to some new resources. Check the technologies required to produce a specific resource by inspecting locked resources at the bottom of the screen. Resources are split into multiple tiers. Access the technology tree at the top left corner of the screen. Okay, we've done all that for the most part. There's a tech tree. We'll pop back in again. Looks like this guy is now unlocked for us. Supply gathering. It shows that we still have 36 available. Okay. Let's just click that. It's going to take 10 tablets, and it's going to unlock the water that we saw this a little bit earlier. Okay, our available stone tablets got decremented by 10. We're down to 26. Okay, now we got a mission objective that says supply 40 water. Place buildings next to the resource veins, and note that households can boost most other buildings. All right, they're pointing us in the right direction. Pick these water buildings, and this time they're giving us some freedom, but we need to put it near these water resources, and we need to supply 40. So each tile it's showing, I think that's showing us it's going to get us 5. Is that? Or is that showing how many tiles are adjacent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's how many water tiles, the bottom one, we have access to, I think. Yeah, so 6 water tiles are highlighted there. Let's see, does it show what our water is? We look at the bottom left here, we're at 18 units of water per whatever cycle. That's our throughput. We need to get that up to 40. Boom. 23, 30, 35, and that should kick us up past 35 or 40. We're at 43. Such a good job. Just like the Grand Commander of the Helium Moon Research Expedition Project should perform. All right, kind words from our guide. Looks like they're giving us another arrow to follow. So let's go to the next location in the tutorial. Get a couple little towns here, it looks like. Patrick. Okay, now it's finally time for something a bit more interesting than swinging a pickaxe or getting water. And that, of course, good old long-distance matter transmission. Okay, now on to the difficult part. Let me introduce you to Dr. Gunther, our local scientist. Ah, ain't they beautiful? You're probably wondering how these naughty boys work exactly. Well, it's just too bad, as explaining that would take a whole day. For now, just click one of the lasers and pick a resource to send from one place to another. And then the bird brains inside will make the magic happen. That's mostly the extent of what you need to know. All right. Thank you for that deep explanation, Dr. Gunther. Okay, logistics 1. Transfer production from one colony to another with transfer lasers. That's these guys we're looking at right now. Aim to transfer lasers from different colonies at each other to connect them. Rotate buildings with R, and then access logistics buildings from a separate tab at the bottom of the screen. Okay, very good. So now they want us to input 60 water to the colony of Potsamido. Once connected, press the left mouse button on the laser to configure the connection. Once connected, okay. So these two lasers are already connected, right? We can see they're pointing at each other. So that step is done. Which one is Potsamido? This is Tonarca. And this one over here must be Potsamido. And we need to get the water to Potsamido. So I think we'll start here at the source. Click this guy. And select the resource that we want to send across. I guess I just click on this water. Boom. Is all this water really so necessary for our space mission? Then Samantha chimes in, the sauna complex. I mean, our colony will need a lot of water. Patrick says, oh, sure thing, Samantha. All right, let's keep moving through, see what they want us to do. We'll follow the arrows, follow the yellow brick road here. All right, missions. Connect 2 transfer lasers in separate colonies. Okay, and then to connect the lasers, aim them at each other, which they told us that before, and then we can rotate buildings with R. So we've got kind of a straight shot right down the middle. Let's do it. Here is the logistics tab, bottom of the screen. I'll select that and pick. There's 2 things here. Mirror catapult. Can't be built yet. And transfer laser. Click to configure. Lasers allow for the exchange of resources between colonies. Yep, we know all that. let's do it. Point this thing that way, drop it on the tile, and we'll pop one here and face it the other way. The lasers point at each other. Now we've got that. Import 60 water to the colony of Pozzamito. Okay, this is still Pozzamito up here, right? Yep. So we need to send more water into that colony. These guys look like maybe they're pumping water. They are. So same thing as last time. Just click the water. And that should be it. Those guys are hooked up. There's my little character, by the way. Kind of a bird person. And there's some other little bird people here, too. They look smaller, right? Like a lot smaller. Keep standing around. All right. Keep on moving. Where do they want us to go? Patrick, how are we looking on the water situation, Samantha? We still need more for the jacuzzi. I mean, even more water is needed. Oh, come on, Samantha. All right, how convenient. Someone has already started setting up another connection. This time it looks like we don't have a direct line of sight. Pretty sure Dr. Gunther will know what to do. He's also our magic mirror expert. Yes, I know exactly what we need here. A mirror placed at an intersection of these two lasers. We can't really build any of these babies outside the borders of our colony, though. But that's why we invented the mirror catapults. We can place a catapult inside the borders, and it will safely hurl a heavy construct outside. You can also aim the catapult by rotating it. After placing it, you'll be able to rotate the mirror itself to control how it reflects lasers. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Doctor. Very insightful. I simply don't know what we could have done without this guy. All right, Logistics 2, transfer lasers require line of sight for connection. Redirect laser beams around obstacles with mirrors. Access mirror catapults from the same place as lasers. And then rotate them both with the R key, and transfer lasers will automatically aim up and down if needed. So we just have to rotate them. We don't have to worry about different elevations, looks like. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. I'm going to spin around. They're showing us what we need to place. And we need to be, I think, in a colony for this tool, the hotbar, to show up. See how I'm outside our colony? I can't really build anything, but as soon as I step in, then I get all these building options. All right, they're pointing me to the mirror catapult. It creates a great rotatable mirror 5 tiles away, which can redirect transfer lasers. Okay, let's do it. Here it is, kind of wobbly thing. You can see the mirrors on the far side and the catapult on the close side. So I'm just going to drop this right here. And it looks like it's fixed to being always 5 tiles apart. Let's just do this. Boom. I'm guessing it's fixed. And then we need to rotate this mirror now that it's in place. I'll just tap the R key. And I'm guessing we're good. And now our mission is to transfer 140 water in total to the colony of Pozzamito. Now I'm guessing this is still Pozzamito up here, right? And I gotta walk in there, do I? Let's see. No, that's Tabach. This is Pozzamino. I need to get more water in here. Okay. So we got to set this laser to send water in through this redirected laser. So same thing as before. Pick the laser. Select the supply we want to send over. It's this water. And we're good. Hopefully all this water will prove useful for the mission somehow. For now, let's continue on to the last step of our training, combat. Sounds good to me. Right mouse button to get out of there. And let's follow the yellow brick road. Okay, we've got some enemies here flying around. If we look at the bottom right, it's telling us what things are. There's stone spires. What a pity. Too steep to build anything on it, and it obstructs the view. And then we've got fiery wastelands that can be made livable. These are firelands, and then is this going to tell me? Ooh, okay, this guy, I'm just mousing over some of these characters before we advance in the tutorial. It says, Hellbat. Though blind, it can see you. Either it smells your sins or uses echolocation. We're not sure yet. And then what do we got here? Crystal. Collecting this crystal will eliminate any nearby enemies and allow you to claim the nearby terrain. Okay, very cool. Anything else useful? Nope. Okay, let's move forward and see if they tell us what to do here. There we go. The one expedition that managed to come back discovered a huge density of monsters like these. They've also brought some rare resources back with them. And after some experimentation, they managed to recreate this simple practice combat scenario. Gunther chimes in, "Don't get fooled by others saying that it was a catastrophically failed experiment, though. It was not. But there might have been a relatively small, cosmically speaking, explosion." Anyway, these guys are very dangerous. We got to clean them up. Hey, got a moment? I'm Taluk, our local magic crystal enthusiast. I also do weddings. See that crystal in the middle of the monster cluster? This one is what keeps all these monsters going. If we can get our hands on it, the whole cluster should crumble in seconds. I see. Alright, combat. You can now deploy and control a unit to aid you in combat. Deploy your units from the bottom of the screen when outside of the colony. Neighboring units boost friendly health values by their defense, and neighboring units lower enemy health, little typo there, values by their attack. Any unit with health equal to 0 gets defeated. Use keys 1 to 6 for quick unit access, and V to quickly recall your units. All right, let's give this a shot. See what we got to do here. There's a unit. Guessing maybe we only have one. There's me. Ooh, as I walk, it looks like I'm fighting in here with these guys. As soon as I get to an adjacent tile, maybe. All right, let's deploy a unit. We'll click this guy and we'll drop him next to us. Boom. Okay, and that just disappeared, that bat. Can we go and grab this crystal now? Yeah. I was able to make a path to the crystal, and like they told us in the tutorial, as soon as you get the crystal, everybody dies around you. So that was a piece of cake. All right. Follow the pointer. Let's hit V and see what happens with our little troop over here. Oops, he just disappears back into the back into the void. All right, let's go. We got some different monsters here, looks like. What is this still? Bad terrain? Yeah, more Firelands. All right. Let's see what these guys are about. Looks like there are some tougher foes in there too. You will only be able to approach them with someone standing next to you and covering your rump. And these enemies will have to be surrounded by at least 3 of our warriors in order to be defeated. Attack is going to be tough, but we've got some extra warriors coming to help. All right, now it looks like I've got 3 units. I guess that's units 1, 2, and 3. The 1, 2, and the 3, I think, are the keyboard shortcuts there. All right, so as soon as I walk in, they kind of push me out. Let's see if we can get 3 units here. Oops, do I have to drag? Bear with me. Clicking, there we go. Bring in 1 unit, bring in another unit, and they said we have to surround it with 3, right? Can I get help? Okay, we just took that guy out. Can I make a run for the crystal? Okay, nice. All right, not bad. That was fast, right? As long as you can make a path to the crystal, it looks like you're in good shape. Okay, I'm gonna hit V just to recall our units. Whoops, by defeating those monster packs, something I missed. All right, let's follow the arrow. Oh boy, a whole bunch of them here. All right, let's see. What do we need to do here? Follow the pointer. I'm not quite sure how our little main character does for fighting. Like, I'm next to the tile. Can I fight this thing? I have, some statistics here. All right, fight your way to the red crystal. It's way in there. We got 3 units to help us out. Let's just start doing it. Bring these guys in. These bat things are pretty easy. That one's gone. And as soon as we touch the crystal, everybody else kind of dies. We can move this by point and click. Move him up. He's going to get kicked out because he's touching 2 at the same time, I think. Okay, that guy should go. Now we need to sneak up on Ideally this guy. So let's take out this bat. Move my guy over here. That one's gone. Can we take this guy out? We might not be able to. We need to have 3 tiles with our forces on them in order to take out this blob thing. And I don't think we can do it if we're adjacent to another blob, so we may have to kind of come in from the side. One of these sides. Let's do this side kind of over to our right. I'm going to put a troop here. I'm going to call in our other guys. Did he get kicked back already? No. Okay. Let's put another one here. How about let's take out this bat. Okay. Now bring this troop over. And now we need to get one more here, but we first have to take out that... do we have to take out that bat? No, we don't. Let's get the 3rd troop going. This guy. Boom. Okay, we took out one of the blobs. Now we got to find out how to get one of these blobs taken out. They're all really adjacent to each other. Can we pull this off? He got kicked out. I bring a guy there. That guy's going to get kicked out. How can we get in there? We can take... Let's take this bat out real quick. That's a safe spot for a troop. And... yeah, these guys are all adjacent to each other. Let's see if I send a guy in. We can pull this off. Nope. Try again. Are we going to break through? Something. I feel like I'm missing something. Can't seem to get that guy. This one here. Out. 3 blocks. Oh. We can definitely take this one out. Let's go do that. First we'll grab this bat. These seem to be fairly easy. Bonk. And then why don't we take this bat out too? He got kicked. Let's go this way. Now we can surround this guy with 3 troops for sure. He's getting kicked. Let's see if we can get these other guys in to help. Want this guy. About right there. And then you come in this way. Okay, we took that one out. And now if we can get to the crystal, they're not going to let me... I can't... I can't get to it. But I think we've got a clear shot on this one over here now. The one near the bottom. Let's see if we can bring our troops on over. Take this guy out. There he goes. Now I can get to that crystal. Boom. There go the enemies. Nice job, Cluster Master. You're a real crystal buster. Very cool. And as soon as we take the crystal, it looks like everything turns green. Now that crystal has been neutralized. I can show us to the free snacks bar for a break. Actually, that crystal is still very dangerous. You could end up on the moon if you keep hold of it for just a second too long. Whoop, there goes my character. Boom. Now they're showing us the moon. Off he goes. He is the true pioneer of our expedition, going in first and alone. We can join him in a more conventional way, though, through the spires. After the snacks, of course. All right, ready to play. Congratulations on learning the basics. You should now be ready to begin playing. Tell you what, that's the tutorial. Let's stop here, and then I will get going on the demo in a next episode. In fact, maybe we'll call it a let's play, but we'll end the first look here. Very cool. You can see kind of the basic dynamics of the game. It's Scorchlands. Very, very cool. Again, there should be a demo that is available soon after this video posts. I got early access to the game And I believe there is a demo that's going to post on Tuesday, I believe. But yeah, very cool. Check it out. I'll put links to everything in the description. Check it out. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first look. If you enjoyed learning about cool new games like Scorchlands, definitely check out my first look playlist. There's a link to it in the description. Also want to thank patrons and channel members. If you'd like to support the Glidercat channel and the content I produce here, there's links to do that as well. And I will see you in the next one.